Hey, astrology lovers, let's talk about this amazing week, especially Monday, July 17th, 2023, where the nodes of destiny are switching from Taurus and Scorpio to Aries, Libra. Aries as the north node, Libra as the south node. Also, the new moon will be in Cancer on the same day, opposing Pluto, trining Neptune, and sextiling Uranus. Okay, let's dive first into this node switch, which happens every 18 months. And just as a reminder, our nodes are not a planetary body up in the sky. They are a point of reference where the sun and moon cross paths. And basically, it shows us where our eclipses are going to be for that following 18 months. So in other words, it gives kind of a theme to all of our lives. Now, it's moving into Aries and Libra, and it hasn't been there since 2004. So we're talking 19 years since we've had Aries and Libra as the theme for our eclipses and for our lives. And I wrote a blog about this, and I'm going to be pulling some information from there, from my website. But I love this quote from Mary Oliver. It's a long, beautiful poem that's very inspiring to me. But this one little line really is what this is all about. She says, "There was a new voice which you slowly recognized as your own." And that's really what this is all about, is remembering our voice, remembering our purpose, remembering where we need to find bravery and courage to really be able to care for ourselves and shine the way we want to shine, and how we want to show up in relationships, how we want to show up at work, who we want to be, because that's Aries, right? The North Node is who we are becoming. It's what we're trying to reach. It's that life purpose point where we're moving towards. And this is a lifetime journey, right? So every 18 months, it's switching into the polarity of two new signs. And this theme is about self versus other. Or let's say self and other, because it's not necessarily a conflict or polarity in that we have to be one or the other. In fact, it's all about integrating the two. So let's talk about those two energies. The first is Aries, the one we're heading towards. Aries is the ruler of the first house. It's a springtime energy. Think how much an energy a seed needs to have to burst out of the soil with the new growth, right? That's the kind of springtime energy that Aries has. And it wants us to go on new adventures within and outside of ourselves. It wants us to be brave and courageous and to really know, what do I want? It can feel like a selfish energy if we're not used to it, but it's truly the most necessary place we need to be. It's the beginning of the zodiac wheel. It's the beginning. It's the I. It's the ego. It's the warrior. It's ruled by Mars. And so the warrior energy of accomplishment and making sure that you are doing what you need to do for you. And then the polarity of that is Libra. Libra is the collaborator and the peacemaker, right? Libra wants beauty and harmony and balance. It's how we compromise with others. It's how we find justice and balance in our lives. And it's that ability to see and understand others. And it's ruled by Venus, which is the affectionate lover of beauty. So it's all about relationships. Libra is all about the other. It's about interdependence. And Aries is about independence. And so going too far either way, being too Aries, too self-involved, right? We can isolate ourselves or turn other people off because all we care about is ourselves. But I think a lot of us learned through COVID and just through life in general that we need other people, that support and friendships and family and spouses and kids and all the people that show up in our lives are so important to us. And even if it's only 1, 2, or 3 people, it doesn't have to be a herd of people, right? But we are on this planet to interact. And so Libra helps us smooth the rough edges and work together in that way. But then we can go to Libra and to be too much about the other person, It can lead to codependence, losing our voice, forgetting our needs, making others' needs more important. So typical and easy to do when you're a mother, a father, when you're a parent, when you're taking care of others who are sick. It's so easy to wear ourselves out caring for others or putting other people's needs in front of our own. We could even do that just in spousal relationships or boyfriend-girlfriend or boyfriend-boyfriend, any kind of relationship where we are giving and overgiving. That's Libra going too far. When Aries is the north node and Libra is the south, it means we're trying to journey from Libra, from too much compromise, up to Aries, which is me, the I. What do I need? What do I require to fulfill my purpose here on earth? How can I speak to my boundaries and my needs and my joys to the other person I'm involved with? And that's in career or personal. Because in the next 18 months, those things will be up for us. We will start seeing the chinks in the little relationships or the little problems or cracks or things that we're just not able to tolerate anymore, and we'll need to communicate. Libra will help us with that. But we're coming out of this overdependence on the other where we lose ourselves. So the whole goal is to not completely annihilate relationships or build walls or get rid of relationships so that we can just be all about us. And that may need to happen in those that are abusive or are taking too much out of us and are not respectful and loving relationships. So we may need to end some things. But don't forget, we're trying to bring the gold of the south node up to the north node. The gold of Libra is communicate and compromise, not compromise your needs, but compromise with a partner. Okay, how can we make this work where we both feel like we're winning? Because that can happen. Libra helps us do this. And how can I get my needs met and also help you get your needs met, but without sacrificing myself, my energy, my time, to the point where we're being sucked dry, for lack of a better word. We gotta find ways to be able to give and take in tandem in the relationship that feels good. Every relationship will have struggles, business and personal, right? We know this. And the Aries energy wants us to be able to say, this isn't working. Let's do this differently. And if your partner, work or personal, is not willing to work with you, or maybe their path is a different one, or maybe it's time for the relationship to end, then you move on, right? So this nodal switch that lasts for 18 months is happening with the new moon in Cancer, which is a very cardinal leadership energy. While Cancer is very soft and nurturing and loving and supportive, it's very much a leadership energy that likes to get things done. So we're really kicking this off with this kind of impetus to fight for ourselves, to remember to fight for ourselves. And that doesn't mean a war that decimates others or it's done without compassion. It means a war that's fought for yourself, breaking through your own blocks, your own codependencies. So the questions will be like, who am I? What do I want? Who do I want to partner with? Where, when, or with whom am I not being true to myself? Where do I need to have more courage? Where, when, or with whom am I over-compromising? Those are all questions that are going to come up for all of us. So with this new moon, this nodal switch, just know that there is this movement into the realm of relationship and how we show up for ourselves, how we show up for others, and getting to that place that feels right for us. And your way isn't going to be the same as my way, and there's not a certain way to do all relationships. But just know that they are always a work in progress. We all have our stuff. And it's just what stuff are you willing to deal with? And is that person you're involved with willing to work on their stuff to make the relationship grow in depth, right? To get deeper and more vulnerable, to be in a more of a trusted, safe space in that relationship. That's the things we're going to be looking at. Okay, so best of luck to you, right? This is 18 months. It's going to be a long but beautiful reset for how we do relationships. All right, all the best to you. Till next time. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates on astrology and transits, as well as visit my website, zingastrology.com. Book a reading directly from my website. There's many to choose from and opportunities for life coaching according to your natal chart. Hope to see you there. Till next time.